All right, man. We're gonna wait for some of y'all to get up in here, man. What's going on, everybody? All right, everybody that's about to come in, please do me a favor, man. Hit that like button and share that I'm on. I will gladly appreciate y'all, man. Don't forget to share, man. Don't forget to share, man. We're gonna go in tonight. All right, let's have a little fun, and then we out of here. Hit that like button, please. Please share that I'm on, man. Listen, we already know what's been going on, right? What up, Mo? What up, Sticky Fingers? What's good, man? All right, please share, Mo. Please share, Sticky, and everybody else that's about to come here. Please share, man. Share. Hit that like button, man. So we all know the allegations, man. I'm not going to sit up here and beat them down. What up, Trade Porter? Please make sure you share as well. Everybody, please share. Thank you very much, man. So listen, man, I'm not going to sit up here and just bash him like everybody else. I'm going to bash his ass. But I want to make it even because you know why? Let me get a little bit serious, just a little bit, very quick. We hang our people. You know what I mean? We hang our people. When we do something in a you know, like a celebrity, like what we talking about right now and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we will literally hang them out to dry. You know what I mean? Like we will literally hang our own black people. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if it's true or not, right? They hang them literally. We hang our own people virtually. So just let that sink in just for a little bit. It's true. I'm about to bash his ass too. But I'm just saying, that's true. Those are bars. But before we get into that, again, everybody, do me a favor if you haven't. Please make sure you share, goddammit. It ain't going to kill you. One click away. Please make sure you share. But maybe just do a little quick sidebar real quick because Math Hoffa was talking about, this is real quick. I want to get this out the way very early, where he was talking about how his landlord and stuff like that was racist, and that's how he got kicked out of that barbershop. But according to Bigger, something else happened. And I've been trying to find this live. I can't find it nowhere. Only this clip. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
Landlord got you out of there because niggas is coming in front of your store. Fucking shot. Math Hoffa.
That's that audio.
Y'all want to know the truth?
That's the truth.
There go the truth. Ain't no landlord racist. Ain't nobody keeping you there. You got niggas coming to the shop. Blow in front of the shop, nigga.
One more time.
Jeff and your co-host running in the back on the floor, getting on the deck, running for share life while the gunman is at the door.
My God. Nigga.
Where y'all at, niggas? Bitch ass niggas, where y'all at?
I didn't notice. One more time, because the audio, listen, the audio is horrible. It ain't my audio, it's their audio, but I want to play it one more time, one last time, for those who didn't hear it that much.
The landlord got you out of there because niggas is coming in front of your store. Fucking shot. Math Hoffa. Y'all want to know the truth?
That's the truth.
There go the truth. Ain't no landlord racist. Ain't nobody keeping you there. You got niggas coming to the shop. Blow in front of the shop, nigga. You got Jeff and your co-host running in the back on the floor, getting on the deck, running for share life while the gunman is at the door.
My God. Nigga.
Where y'all at, niggas? Bitch ass niggas, where y'all at?
I just wanted to get that one out the way. So the truth is coming out. So I just wanted to get that one out the way. That's kind of crazy. That's crazy. And Math has a history of going through shit with a lot of people. I actually, some of y'all probably know he, I interviewed him when he was going through. I forgot what the problem was, but I actually interviewed him. I still got his number. He actually, when him and Bigger split up or whatever, when Bigger left or whatever, and it was something about the money, about him paying big or whatever. He sent me all the screenshots. I never did it. I actually did a video, but I took it down, and he wanted to know. Well, he didn't say, but I know why. He you know what I mean. I took it down. I know he probably kind of felt some way, but he actually sent me Bigger's phone number and everything. I never called Bigger. I lost all that information. But yeah, man. Listen, niggas just be lying, man. Hopefully everything works out. But they said it was Puerto Rican niggas. They came up there shooting at the barbershop. So Matt Five or whatever's going on, don't lie to the people if that's not true what Bigger just said. But at the end of the day, that's on you. And you fucking with Fat Joe, it's cancel culture. Now you don't even know what to do with your podcast with a whole million views of no hating. Keep it pushing, nigga. That's it. But I just wanted to share that. Let's get back to this dude. Now, let me I know y'all already know, right? But let's go to, hold on. First, we're gonna set it off like this, man. Now you see this picture. This is insane. We're gonna get to the meat and potatoes, but just that alone, man, it's something sassy. It's a girl that's on Tasha K's show. I don't have them, you know, this, I ain't subscribed or anything like that. But she's saying this dude like fingers in his ass while he bent over doggy style. You could tell by this sassy ass nigga, his clothes is checking his blood pressure right there. That is a check your temperature kind of suit on. That is Barney in human form right there, nigga. You know what I mean? Nigga look like Hellboy, and I ain't even gonna hold you. Him and Tracy Morgan is damn near family. I don't know if it's true or not. But just that stance alone, bow leg and all, nigga, that's too sassy for me, too buttery, too sweet for me, too sugary, man. And he's being charged for rape multiple times. But let's continue. All right, hold on. There we go. Let's go back. And I think this is the next video. And Cat Williams won his ass.
I don't want to get with a white woman because I was scared she might have me running down the street like Jonathan Majors. Not because I didn't like white women. I think white women are as great as any other women. But I'm not going to act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared. You could be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends. And that's the truth of the matter. So I said, I don't want to...
One more time.
Get with a white woman because I was scared she might have me running down the street like Jonathan Majors. Not because I didn't like white women. I think white women are as great as any other women. But I'm not going to act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared. You could be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends. And that's the truth of the matter. So I said, I don't want...
And that's the thing. All of his women are white, and nothing wrong with if you like a lot of motherfucking cream in your coffee. That's up to you. I haven't had a white girl since I was in a group home in Atlanta, Georgia in 97 when I fucked her in the bathroom in the ass, and that's the last time I ever had a white girl. I'm not even gonna hold you. That's 97. I ain't have a white girl since. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it just never, I don't know, wasn't on my plate, but I had everything else. But at the end of the day, it only takes one time for her to say no. It only takes her one time to say no. And how many times she said no? Evidently, she said no a couple of times. But if you read, which we're about to do right now, let me see how I got this lined up.
Friends, supporters, and colleagues.
We already heard
Shannon
that.
Sharpe's accuser.
We're going to come back to that.
When you and I,
It's
Moni
different,
told her.
baby. I'm grateful I'm not 56 and trying.
are you trying to say that? What you trying to say?
I'm looking right at you.
I know you looking at your
I ain't backing down. You better take your old ass and get somebody to love you.
Damn, whoa.
Now I'm looking right at you. Let me tell y'all what Shannon needs.
Let me live my
Let me
life.
tell you what my baby needs. He need him an old fat gal who can bake good cakes, make some smothered turkey wings, who gonna rub his
that
feet
shit
at
sound
the
good.
nighttime, okay, and gonna have a sip of his cognac to make him feel better about himself when he come home at night. That's what Shannon needs. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. Listen, this is your auntie talking to you. Take your old ass and get your old bitch out there that can love you old. You trying to hang out with these young bitches and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it. When they want you to go for a 4th round, you looking at her like, bitch, listen, you want some money to go to Starbucks?
Yeah,
because I can't go no further. But if you get your older girl, when you get to that 4th round, she's going to say, hold.
Shannon Sharpe's
Oh,
accuser
shit.
releases more.
I ain't know they was gonna do that. My bad. I'm sorry.
When you
You gotta hang out with these young bitches and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it. When they want you to go for a 4th round, you looking at her like, bitch, listen, you want some money to go to Starbucks? because I can't go no further. But if you get your older girl, when you get to that 4th round, she's going to say, hold on. Let me go get you some eggs and cheese and some toast with apple butter, because that's going to get your energy back up. I'm talking right to you. Shit. So he was doing, I was going to be scared. Yes, I'm talking.
You know what just came to my mind just thinking about it right now? Did y'all see the episode with Carlos Miller? He's one of the greatest comedians, man. Salute to that dude. But I'm gonna say this since I'm just vibing right now. The best comedian, hands down, that I don't think nobody could touch, and I mean nobody, Tony Roberts. He is rapid fire. Nobody is fucking with Tony Roberts. I just wanted to say that. But the interview that he did with Carlos Miller, you see how he was just sitting there? Hold on, god damn it. He was just sitting there with his whole stuff out, pause, like he like this in front of him, and his shit is jacked all the way up. Like, why you sitting in front of another man with your business peeking out the fucking sweatpants? Like, what type of niggas is? I don't get it. Why? This is not back in the days when, back in the 70s, niggas would put that shit right on their leg. This is, you know what I mean? That's what they say. I wasn't born then. I was born 1980. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, on SJ, but none of these. It's just my POV. Nobody is fucking with Tony Roberts. Tony Roberts is no joke. He should be bigger than what he is today. Tony Roberts will smoke. He's smoking shit. But let's continue. Thank you, everybody. If you haven't shared, just do me a favor. Share if you haven't. It's not going to kill you. I know I got haters out there. I don't care. But at least some of y'all that fuck with me, share this shit. Ain't going to kill you. Hit the like button. Thank you.
And I know an old gal, she'd be good to you.
Thank you very much. This is what he loved. I don't even think I could play that that audio. I don't want no copyrights right now, but this is what he loved, and this is exactly what's getting his ass in trouble. Them goddamn snow bunnies. But let's continue. All right. Let me okay. I wanted to go to the audio. Hold on. I think I have the audio. Let me go to the audio, then we're gonna come back to the other things. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh my, that is Barney in female attire. That is insane. That picture this picture is classic. This is a classic example of men transitioning or already transitioned. Ain't nigga. He about to do the stanky leg. This leg is like broke or some shit from doing the little jukes and shit like that. Yeah, man. And the lady on who seen the interview with his ex-girl for 10 years, the white lady on Tasha K shit. I ain't subscribed, but she said that this dude he 3. Nigga, it's hard to even push out solid shit, and you 3 fingers are going there? Allegedly. All this is alleged. Everything is alleged. Wow, in doggy style?
Everybody always talk about date your age. Well, I want to date my wage.
Oh, I like this part.
I'm finna shut all this ish down tonight. I want to date my wage.
Stay right here.
Where y'all at? Hey, chat, where they at?
Hold on. Because I keep it on me now.
Yeah.
I keep it on me. You want to date your what?
I want to date my wage. Not my age. I want to date my wage. So where are they? Because y'all always talking about date your age. I want to date my wage. So come on with it.
Well, you talking
as a matter of fact, I'm taking applicants as we speak.
It was crazy. I actually looked up his wage earlier today. It says 14. So are you fucking with them 14-year-olds too? Then one said 22 million. So that's right up. That's kind of right there up there in that alleyway. But because I think Gabrielle, we gonna go to Gabrielle shit as well. Gabrielle Zuniga, she's 23, I believe. But see, these niggas fucking with these prostitutes. And then listen, let me tell y'all something. This is a quick sidebar. One person told me, I'm not even gonna say his name, one of my friends, right? Let me just say this real quick, far as a man in that stature or whatever, or men that's probably in a relationship. I'm not giving no hints or no ideas, but if you want to get off and you don't want to be attached to anything, you know what I mean? No relationship wise, you just want to get off, fuck something real nice and get it, you know, pay for it. You bust in that, boom, you beat it up right, so that you do all the things that you want to do to them, all that shit, and then you just go about your business. Boom, that's it. Nothing attached. He was doing it right, but he did it wrong. You got too attached. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna talk your head up. But again, keep sharing and please keep hitting that like button. He did it right, but he just got too attached. And then on top of that, you messing with. I don't want to make this racial, but damn. And you know what? I think why I don't know. This is just a spirit is talking to me right now, that he like just only doing things with white women because he know if he like 3 fingers in his ass, and all allegedly not if he want a whole baby arm, a whole forearm in him, that's on him, and he know black women would probably just stop fucking him for that and broadcast that nigga, you know what I mean, out him, and you dig what I'm saying, like blow up his spot and shit like that. And actually, I think it was a black girl in 2010 when he had to temporarily step away from ESPN. He stepped down from ESPN, but the Undisputed was skilled. He physically hit a female, as they say, but they try to say he was playing, but he physically assaulted a female on Disputed in 2010. So he had to temporarily step back for a minute and pay money so she wouldn't sue. So this man got a track record. Let's continue.
$50 million? You think you kidnapped Chelsea Clean?
One of my favorite movies. Here we go.
You're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
What does that even mean?
Nothing yet. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you said that one more time, I'm gonna choke out of you when I see you.
That's crazy.
Thank you.
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
That sound like somebody who's manipulating that girl. Again, I ain't here to bash him, but these is in your own words. Like if a woman like being choked and all that, I mean, I hate to make it personal, but I had some females who like being choked and shit. You know what I mean? But I ain't trying to kill you, bitch. Just a little, just a little something. But listen, that don't mean after the sex is done, you could just make it seem like you could just choke a motherfucking asshole the goddamn time. You could tell that he's literally and I hate to sound like this because I don't want to see a black man go down, not like that. And he's smoking hot right now this whole year. Well, last year and this whole year, he been on fire with his Club Shay Shay shit. And don't forget, I know y'all remember. Listen, Cat Williams said 2025, or I think he said this year is going to be the year where all lies be revealed. All lies has been revealed, and the darkest was in the dark is going to come to the light. And he was just sitting there, not thinking none of it. Shit, it ain't going to be me. It's not me. I ain't got no bones in my cars. So, and look, it only took 3 months, and look, his ass is about to be finished. That's crazy. I should have put a poll in the chat. Do y'all think? Press 1 if you think his career is done. Press 2 for no. I think, especially with that audio, and everything else, I don't think he could come back from that. I mean, he could still be on YouTube. If they shut that down, then I don't know what to say. But let's continue, man. Y'all let me know your thoughts, though. All right? Let's continue. Oh, we got 2. Okay. And I'm going to open the floor a little later if anybody have any thoughts. So I will open the floor a little later.
You all know better.
I'll come back to him. But this is his old bodyguard or some shit like that. Zaka Zumba. He said, fuck the NDA. That nigga Shannon met his hoe at a Diddy party when she was 17. Watch Cat back and you will understand. I ain't gonna hold you. She's kind of nice, though. You know, she's got the little booty and all that. But see, damn. Shannon, bro. You too old. And then we have to understand something too. Some men like younger women because they feel, not all, that they feel like their experience or their age, they know more than them, and then they could just say they're not mature, so they could do certain things that these young ones may let them get over. But you know what I mean? Because they kind of a little naive, and you know, because the older women around his age or a little more can see the bullshit from a mile away. So that's why a lot of people, I'm not even going to say no names, but I know people who only just deal with young women because older women would see that nigga for the clown and lame ass nigga that they are, and lying and bullshitting that you are, and facade clown ass lame shit, and leave you alone. So a lot of them be fucking with these young women for those specific things too, sex included, but it's more of the maturity and they could get over. You think what I'm saying? They use their experience or their age as, you know, a crutch. You think what I'm saying? But let's continue, man. Goddamn. All right. The Bugsby. Now, Bugsby, we're gonna go to his page as well too. I don't really fuck with Bugsby. I really don't. But because we know he's a leech, he'll jump on anything that smells like money, even if he don't win the case. Once he smell blood, he's jumping on it. But I think this is a solid case. Now that's the thing. She turned down 10 million. If she turned down 10 million, who wouldn't jump on 10 million immediately? You know what? Here's my routing and account number, nigga. Send that shit, and it better be here by Monday. 50 style. You understand what I'm saying? Ladies, sometimes y'all can, man, listen, man. Y'all lucky, y'all women shit. Okay? But any motherfucking who. So let's scroll, because I'm pretty sure some of y'all already read some of this already. This is from 2 days ago, so I'm pretty sure y'all already aware of all this. But this is from the Busby law firm. Shannon Sharpe released a false and misleading statement through his attorney. The statement from Sharpe's newest lawyer falsely accuses Mrs. Jane Doe, who was Gabriella Zuniga, of editing a video. A claim that is not demonstratively false, but also desperate. The lawyer also suggests Miss Doe refused to make the video available to Mr. Sharpe. Again, this assertion is easily proven untrue. In fact, Gabriella insisted he watched it. Here, what is true, although Gabriella never referenced any video or multiple audios that she possesses. Oh, and she even put something up on her Instagram real quick. Let me go there real quick before I forget. Hold on. Let's do that real quick. Let me go to Gabrielle's page real quick. Hold on. Before she deleted it, because I never saved it. Give me 1 second. I'll get right back to that. Hold on. I ain't gonna lie, she's kind of nice though. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, it's all good. Let me go to that. Everybody, if you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. If you haven't shared already, please share. That's all I'm asking. Please share. Please share this live. Please. Thank you. Very. And let's just go to the pictures, because you know I'm nasty. You know what I mean? She got a little something. You know what I mean? She all right now. I mean, right there, she could go javelin without a stick. She got some thick ass thighs, man. That's some That's what's that little that Squidward the shit on SpongeBob when Squidward had muscles? I don't know. She just looked like that right there. I don't know. You kind of scared me and shit like that. She's all right, man. I really enjoyed this picture right here. You know what I mean? I know she take it right in that ass. Boing. But let's continue. But this is what she put up, man. She put 8 hours ago. She said, only thing about me, I keep the receipts. What y'all heard ain't even a half of it. I stayed quiet out of fear, but not anymore. And you've seen that she put out the text already, so we'll go to that as well. I just wanted to get that one out the way. Oh, matter of fact, and here it is too, right here. Hold on, let me go to my saves real quick. We're gonna come back to Instagram in a minute. I don't know how that picture's set up there. That's my boy Noodles. I don't even know how that's there. But anyway, I'm trying to watch this shit. But let's read it. It says Shannon Sharpe's ex-girlfriend of 10 years spilling all that wine. It was the alleged 3 fingers in butt while he was doggy style for me. You gotta be a wine on the drink this. Thank you, Michelle Evans, for being brave. And let me write her name down. I forgot to even look at her page. I'm gonna see if she got a let me just do that real quick since I'm here. Let me just see. Maybe she put up something. Hold on, Michelle. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to help your funky ass out. Michelle Evans, because it says 1 L. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. I don't know. Let me try 2 L's. I don't know. But anyway, I don't need no dead spots right now. But y'all already seen what it was, right? And let me just do the sidebar real quick. Just check this out. Look, I'm glad there's no audio, but salute to Cardi B. I fucks with Cardi B, but you see that BBL? Every time I see it, I feel like it stink. Because a lot of women has been coming out saying that, yo, once your BBL, whatever that's in there, cement, gel, or some shit, whatever the fuck that is back there, it starts stinking. For some reason, when I see it, I be like, yo, now that, I mean, it looks good a little bit. It's it don't look bad. It don't look bad. To me, it just look like it stink. It's a little doofy there, but she keep her shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just me. I don't know. I think it stink. And don't forget, Blueface said her shit stink too. But he had to retract that. But anyway, so salute to Cardi B. Like I said, man, she's my people's people too. You know what I mean? So free Chuck, man. Free Chuck. I think Chop Bob home. Free all the guys that was fucking with holding Cardi B down, man. Those the niggas I watched grow up as little kids, man. So free the guys, man. Oh my God, and free Mooka, man. Love you, Mook. Free Mook, man. Free Mook, for real. Free you, man. And I love you. Love you, boy. Word up. But let's continue, man. Let's continue reading, right? Hopefully y'all can see that. Y'all can see that? Yep. All right. All right. Blah, 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 where I'm at. Here's the truth. Da, 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 da. All right. Jane Doe never referenced any video or multiple audios that she possesses in the lawsuit that she filed. Now that Mr. Sharpe's lawyer has decided to broach that subject, or breach, I guess that's the broach, okay? We will address it. An incredibly damning video does indeed exist. The contents of that video speaks volumes about Mr. Sharpe and his behavior. That video, which will be played to the jury, is extremely problematic for Mr. Sharpe's team, as I anticipated, disclosed the existence of this video in an effort to try to get ahead of it. That effort will fall flat. He's I don't know. I think he's done. In his statement, Mr. Sharpe's attorney references several texts. Every text that Mr. Sharpe counsel released today, reportedly from Jane Doe, are dated prior to the alleged brutal assault set forth in Jane Doe's case. Those texts were obviously released in an effort to distract the public's attention from the allegations in Jane Doe's lawsuit. It won't work. And let's understand too, that they could always subpoena the phone records, anything that's being deleted for months and months back. They can retrieve it. So somebody in trouble. If they want to go that far and dig and subpoena Shannon's phone and shit, go all the way back and see the certain things, I don't know. Even video, it's too late now. But anyway, a little history. Back in February, our office contacted Mr. Sharpe on behalf of Jane Doe and broached the subject. My teeth is starting to hurt. Oh my God. Subject of a meeting. Ooh. Multiple conversations took place. Ultimately, a mediation occurred. Mr. Sharpe was represented by different lawyers in that mediation. That mediation process went on for more than 6 weeks, ultimately leading to Mr. Sharpe making an incredibly significant offer to settle, $10 million. Ultimately, Jane Doe refused the hefty sum offered by Mr. Sharpe. Instead filed this case. I know Tony was like, no, don't take that, man. $50 million. You want to break him because he was just getting that $100 deal. So now since these allegations is out, and if he's only worth $14 million and she's sold for $50 million, and just by these allegations, that contract that he signed for this new deal, that $100 million deal, whatever's in the fine print, those allegations can literally make him lose that money, because it's not like he got the $100 million yet. But that's crazy. I mean, I'll skim some of this because I know some of y'all already read it, so I don't want to, do too much. I'll just skim. All right. Sharpe's new lawyer claims in his statement that evidence paints a clear picture. He's right about that. It's just not the picture he wants the public to see. Although we will save the video, discuss Sharpe's lawyers from the courtroom, I would suggest that Mr. Sharpe's new lawyer take a moment to listen to his client at a different time on audio and ask his client for the real story, the truth. He's wording it very correct, but I don't trust a slime ball. Once a snake is always a snake, and Tony Bugsby is one of those. In the attached audio, which was captured near the end of their relationship, Mr. Sharpe threatened to choke the shit out of Jane Doe. The contents of this clip are certainly not sexual. They are not playful. They are instead disturbing, aggressive, and dangerous. This audio paints a very clear picture of how Sharpe treated Jane Doe, Gabriella, leading her to escape from him by leaving Nevada and blocking all contact with him. This is not the first time Mr. Sharpe has false allegations of mistreating a woman. He was also sued in New York at alleged aggressive and inappropriate behavior, detailed extensively in that lawsuit. Instead of owning up to his actions, Sharpe has chosen to mislead his lawyers and the public and double down, this time by doxing Gabriella and attempting to humiliate into silence, this woman who is 30 years his junior. Mr. Sharpe's aggressive approach will instead have the opposite effect. Gabriella is not afraid of the truth. She relies upon it. Let's go to these texts right here because I'm pretty sure y'all read this already. So Joe, Gabriella, I'm just like, I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna get mad and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like I'm not gonna hang up on you. It is what it is. I'm not gonna hang up on you. It is what it is. What? What does that even mean? Nothing, Gabby. Nothing. You want to be a Vic right now. So I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me. Oh Lord. Lord have mercy. If that's one word one more time, if you say that word one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out you. When I see you, thank you. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? I think I had it. I don't know. I think I had a little bit. I just need to say Skip. Come on, Skip. If it's a barracuda, you eat it for the rooter to the tutor. Lick at 5. I don't know. But anyway, let's continue, goddammit. Let's continue. I think I did good, right? I think I did pretty good. Skip. All right, let's continue. We ain't done yet. All right. Let's go to. All right. This is what I wanted to show you. too as well. Let me get this one out the way so I could right here. Let me just get that out the way, right? Oh shit. Okay. Hey, can y'all see that? Hold on, I can't even see. All right, y'all can see that. But that's not the one I wanted to show. Anyway, all right, I get to call me like fucking with you. I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're fucking me. Only if you put that baby gravy in me, then you could do whatever you want to me. I want to put my tongue in your ass and then marry you. And things that you understand what I'm saying? So, listen. The thing that I don't get is when he put out. Do I have that? Hold on. I think I have it. Hold on. Let me look in my what's the name again? Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. I think I have it. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Let me look into my file real quick, man. Hold on. Because when he was talking about basically like that, but it was only with what she was saying, and this is in 2023, so this is 2 years ago. But all of the conversation was just her, and they was just Xing out his text, his response to it. This is what I'm saying. If they subpoena his phone, whatever's on that shit, it's a done deal. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, and he was talking about Sky Bree, who's another OnlyFans, but that's not the one that's on her. Sky Bree is pretty fine too. You know what I mean? She's not a bad looking female. And he did go back on the nightcap, and he never spoke about this incident at all. Let me hold on for 1 second. Let me hold on. Because this is not what I wanted to show, but I'm glad I showed it any damn way. Right here, all right. So this is the girl. I'm pretty sure I showed it. I don't. Anybody who's seen this shit, press 1, man. My homegirl, well, Nicole, okay, from Delaware. You, ma'am, if you watching, you gave me. I had the password. You done changed the shit. You know, I still love you, girl. You know, I still fuck with you, but it's all good. We ain't speaking a minute, but you know, love is love always. Who watched this? I want to hear about this shit right here. This is what I want to know. You know what I'm saying? So hold on. And that's why you have to stop messing with these goddamn with these snow bunnies, because that's the only thing that's gonna that's you seen a kitty? I need somebody to come on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna open the floor real quick too. We'll get back to it. If anybody want to jump on and have any thoughts on this, the floor is open right now. The link is right there. I would love to know what she said. Like, I want to know what she said. So if you could come up on here real quick, Kitty, and it seems like you from New York too. So salute to you. If anybody's seen that shit, please jump on this motherfucker right now and help me out, because I'm not paying that $12. But salute to her though. Shit, I got it right now, but I ain't paying for it. So if anybody would like to jump on real quick, please do. But see, let me tell you something. No disrespect, man. No disrespect. Some white girl got some good pussy. I see you, Mike. Hold on. You know, but see how big he is. See how little she is. That's King Kong. Remember that picture with fucking LeBron James with the white girl in his hand and he holding the basketball, some shit like that. That's what they see you as. So regardless of what you say or whatever what you think, he's finished. If Jonathan Major's ex-girl damaged his career, and only thing he did was just put her in the back of the car and ran from her. He was out, and still look what happened. And he just put her in the car after she was assaulting him and chasing him. So you can imagine what's gonna happen to him. Nasty work. It's over for him. But Mike, what's your thoughts? Go ahead, my G. If anybody want to jump on real quick, come on now. Let's get it. What's up, fam?
You can hear me?
Yeah, nigga. Let's get it.
Hey man, look, that nigga did that to himself. I mean, you gotta be way smarter than that. Any nigga that is undisciplined sexually is a liability. and that nigga out there doing shit with motherfuckers that he shouldn't even be touching. Like that nigga 54. Like, get yourself together, man. And when you start being arrogant and start being full of yourself, then you start moving sloppily. And that's what that nigga doing. That's what that nigga did. And that's why that nigga's in the problem that he is and he in now. I don't feel no way about that nigga, man. Hopefully, he don't lose it all, but he gonna lose something.
Yeah.
And you better live and learn, man. You better live and learn.
Yeah, absolutely, man. If anybody else want to jump on, please do. But you gotta leave those snow bunnies alone, man. They it's good for a while, it lasted, but sometimes like when they tired of you, and it all depends. Maybe he was wrong on how he treated her, as you can see in the audio. But bro, it only takes one time for them to say no or allege that she said no, and you took it multiple times. That's it. That's all they need to hear, and they gonna run that shit to the ground.
I think that shit cap though.
Yeah, I mean too. In a way, is she saying it happened multiple times? If it happened multiple times, how would it even get to the multiple? If it happened once, this should stop from there. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I really think this is a money play, but with a sprinkle of truth to it. Just a sprinkle of truth.
What I believe is what he said. It's a shakedown, but the way that they letting go this information, it looked one sided. Like that's why I'd rather hear a whole conversation than judge from there. Clearly, they have a history. They said they met up with each other over 100 times, and they into BDSM, so they got a history. Now, I'm not saying that nothing couldn't have happened, but if the shit is like that, and he forcing himself on her, unless it's for a bag, I don't see her keep coming back around if he's really harming her.
Right, but here's the thing, and I agree. She turned down 10 million. Somebody's going to be like, she turned down 10 million and she went for 50 million. So evidently 10 million didn't break her. So they can look at it two ways. That is that serious of what he did to her allegedly, and she want more than that just to prove, it happened, or she just want to conjure up a story and get some little evidence, fake evidence or whatever it is, and just want to destroy him for his money. Period. I don't know.
Or he could have did that as damage control, not to fuck up none of his upcoming deals. You gotta look at it like,
yeah,
he could have did that and just said, just throw her that so she can shut the fuck up, and I don't have to worry about her interrupting none of my shit I got coming forward. That $10 million probably wasn't shit to him if he about to snatch up 100 mil. That ain't shit.
Right.
Like, to me, if it was a problem like that, why she didn't go to the hospital?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's the
receipts? So
yeah, I want to see that. That's why I said I don't want to see pieces of it. I want the whole because the thing that we do in society is, it's supposed to be niggas is innocent until proven guilty, but niggas is guilty until proven innocent. And even when they proven innocent, they still guilty depending on what color they is.
Right. Kitty said, I knew once I seen his ass with them pocketbooks, it was a matter of time. That's funny. Kitty, if you watched it, can you jump on the panel and let me know what Michelle Evans said about that
and
nigga.
The thing about it, how that nigga dress and all that shit don't got nothing to do with me, man. It's a whole bunch of weird ass niggas walking around here wearing bags and following the next nigga and trends and shit. That shit is a trend. That shit don't got nothing to do with me. But when you start seeing niggas moving like adolescents, like I said, nigga get full of themselves, you start doing sloppy shit. And women have been to the fucking how can I put it without sounding crazy? It's a lot of women behind the downfall of a man, but only because of a man's decisions. So the man got to take onus of his decisions and be smarter. You can't think with the little head all the time, man.
That's right. It's all about temptation, man. Temptation is a motherfucker. But bacon, egg, and cheese. What's popping, man?
Hey, how's everybody doing? I know it sounds like a male name, but I'm a
Yeah,
lady.
I thought it was man. I'm about to say, okay. What the
How you doing?
I love my bacon, egg, and cheese now. All
fuck?
right. Yeah, I just wanted to touch just from, and this is just strictly my opinion from a lady's perspective. It all seemed like it all stemmed after that Michelle lady came on the scene. And I think this young lady just got envious and was like, oh no, whatever money she was getting from him, that was either going to stop completely or slow down significantly. So then now she's getting mad, pulling out all these receipts, and she knows he has all these sponsorships and deals. So she's like, you know what? I don't want that 10 million or whatever it was. I want even more than that, and it's sad to say, but he might really go down for this. Like he might even lose his job, these sponsorships and everything. And this lady, she has nothing to lose,
Yeah,
you
and
know?
it was crazy. She's probably see a lot of these females. They're getting a lot of money on these OnlyFans. I'm not saying if she really is, but a lot of them getting bread. So
Hmm.
it's like money hungry. Or let me ask you this question, Bacon Egg. Did you see the Tasha K interview with Michelle Evans?
No, but I do have the account. So I'm going to log in tonight because I know it's some tea on there.
Send me your password, motherfuckers. Like, nah, me stop.
Maybe,
I want to watch it bad. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm just not paying that 12 right now. But but it's definitely good to hear from a woman's perspective. Anything else, you could go right ahead, sweetie.
Yeah, I mean, like honestly, I think he just needs to lawyer up and stop talking so much on Instagram and all these things because all that stuff could really be used against him. And he just really got to play it smart at this point. You just
That
never
ni-
know. You never let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. You know what I mean? And if he knows he's guilty, he might want to simmer down because he might say something to incriminate himself. And then later on, it's even a bigger issue. You know what I mean?
Another
that
question. Hold
that
on, man.
nigga tried to do it, Jay-Z, nigga.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, that shit, you know what I'm saying? Look, money don't unlame you, man. That nigga lame. That's some
never.
lame shit.
Money only enhances exactly who you are. That's the only thing it does, and it kind of makes you probably worse depending on the temperament, depending on who you really are inside. But big nigga, let me ask you a question, far as from a woman's perspective, right? Now,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get personal with you, but some men like some older men love to deal with younger women, younger
Hmm.
girls, and vice versa. What's your take on that specifically? Because it's a good thing, but then there's ramifications by doing so. So, what's your thoughts on that, and vice versa sense?
I mean, my opinion on it is like, men, they want to feel youthful for as long as they can. Some men like to have a variety of young ladies, and specifically young ladies because they know they could get away with a lot just because they got a couple of dollars.
Right.
Now, you with a certain particular kind of race, a certain particular kind of age and maturity, they not having that. They set in their ways and they mature about the situation and they just not allowing certain things to go down. But he seems to like to have a variety of different.
Vanilla wafers. Mm-hmm.
Yo, the
Yeah.
problem is recordings and video. All these niggas be getting caught up with recordings and video. They'll ask a person in comparison because this shit is a double standard because we had a situation like Drea fucking with Jalen Green and had a baby by the nigga and she got a son that's the same age as the nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's a double standard. But niggas gotta stop having these letting these recordings and these videos get out, man. Like
He
this
should have made sure
shit
she
is
ain't got
dumb.
no video. No video, no nothing. Why would you even slip up like that? Have these bitches sign NDAs and all types of stuff. That's what you need to be doing because it seemed like she secretly recorded that.
Lame. That's why. Lame. You hear me? This nigga lame. Money do not unlame you. You look goofy. That shit, this whole shit look goofy, my nigga. Like you risk your whole bag over some ass. That shit weird, man. That
Yeah,
shit is weird.
yeah, that shit is crazy. Any last thoughts, my G?
Ah man, just keep your motherfucking use your brain. Fuck. What the fuck? Use your brain, man. That shit is because you could work 20, 30 years to attain something and lose that shit in a day.
That's right.
You did, you know what I'm saying? Like this nigga been in the media after football for years, and now he done had to step away from ESPN until this shit is over with. Like you fucking on my streams of revenue, and I'm not even mad that he doxed her. I'm not mad because I'm a firm believer in when niggas start getting certain shit put up against them and motherfuckers can hide behind the Jane Doe, I don't or John Doe, I don't be thinking that shit is fair. I think that if you bold enough to accuse me of some shit, then bold enough to show your face.
That's a
I
fact.
don't I don't I don't care about none of that shit. I think that shit is garbage. I think that shit is a way to turn the tide against you and then have the public against you. That shit wild, man. But that's crazy. Somebody in the comments, Drea got dragged for what?
I don't think she got dragged. Well, I mean, by her dealing with getting pregnant by some young dude. But she's not being sued. I don't know unless there's another story I don't know anything about.
Yeah, like I don't understand. I'm just making comparisons when we talking about the age thing and
Right.
having because somebody said that he got kids that's older than her, kids that's as old as her, and I said I use that as an example because that's the same kind of situation.
Right.
You know, she not 54, but she got a kid that's Jalen Green's age. He's 21, 22 in college. That shit is weird.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. But any last words on bacon, egg, and cheese?
Yeah, I hope like if he is able to, surpass this, that he just makes better decisions. And if you're gonna be dealing with the public and you are a public figure, let's get some NDA signed here, sir. Like, let's just not do it the way you've been doing it. You gotta grow up and, be a man and do the right thing.
What's the name of that? I forgot the name of that consent shit on the Dave Chappelle show. You know what I mean? You gotta sign that NDA shit. You know, you're taking the
Mm-hmm.
ads, all that. You know what I mean? No, keep the phones away, all types of shit. So y'all really need to be on point, especially the ones that has that live in that tax bracket and living that life in a public figure, so if it's someone and you're single, be
Mm-hmm.
careful because them the wolves, man, they see you as stake. They see a money grab. So especially if you reckless with your dick, if you just sling a dick reckless, oh you a target, nigga. So
Mm-hmm.
You a liability.
liability to himself.
No sexual discipline. You
Yeah.
gotta be disciplined, man. You can't just be out there doing whatever to whoever and think that everything is gonna be okay. That's part of being arrogant. You arrogant. When you arrogant, you start to slip up, do sloppy shit, and that's when your whole shit will crumble.
And the last thing I want to say is that how is he doing all this and not wearing protection? This girl is young. You think she's really just messing with you, sir?
Is
Like,
she
don't you
somebody put
care?
that baby gravy in me? Come on
Yeah,
now.
that part.
Woo! I'm the naked head king, but damn, nigga. I'm the naked head king, but yeah, nigga, you slipping. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Man, I like my bag way too much to be doing some dumb ass shit like that. I ain't
Yeah,
fuck that.
yeah, you gotta be careful out here, baby.
Man, that shit
Yeah,
crazy. And
Mm-mm.
like she said, like Bacon Egg said, you don't know who else she's doing it with. That's
exactly.
the crazy part. Then you end up with some other shit that money can't get rid of.
Yeah,
Around here
That
like
part.
Magic Johnson.
yeah. Shit.
Until Magic Johnson don't got shit though. That was cap. Yeah.
Only so you could imagine who else she's fucking. Oh, don't forget she said $25, 25K a ass cheek. So how much money you been spending on that?
Right.
You paying
Or
50
who
just to smash shorty?
or who paid that where she felt like it could be that much.
That's what I'm saying. He's a lame.
That's what I
Lane
said.
needs more money. You gotta be
I said,
careful about the 25K. Bitch, please shut up. I get something else. Get out of here. You know what I mean? Nah, come on now. Or his game ain't that tight then.
Mm-mm.
Evidently your shit ain't that tight. You know, you got to know how to speak and be a certain way. Laugh, have them laugh their way until you get in that pussy or something. You gotta have a sense of humor, something. I don't know.
clearly ain't no game involved. It's all paying.
Yeah. Hey, here. I got the money for you. What you need, done? Get the fuck out.
That's even more lame. Like I couldn't even see myself paying a chick knowing that she don't feel no type of way about me just for the sake of busting a nut. Nah.
I don't even know where they would even meet. I'm thinking like maybe somewhere
At
in
the
a
gym.
gym. A
Yep.
gym, right? That's what it seemed like. And then she probably didn't know who the hell he was, and he probably had to go through this whole backstory and was like, I got some cash flow. And she was just like, yeah, I'm down for whatever after that, you know?
I heard, well, his ex bodyguard, which I'm about to pull up now, he said that he met her at a Diddy party. I don't know if he's talking about her, but that's kind of you know, scary, or you know what I
That
mean?
shit kind of on brand.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Here we go. Let me
Crazy.
find this shit, man. I just want to show everybody so y'all know that he came out. Come on, this thing moving slow now. Oh, okay, there we go. Lord have mercy.
Anything I say.
Right here, Saka Zumba said, fuck that NDA. That nigga Shannon met his hoe at a Diddy party when she was 17. Now, I don't know how true that is, but I don't know. You think he's talking about her? Because she's 19. How old is she? I think she's 19, right?
She's 19.
Yeah.
But that shit weak as hell. As soon,
No. It's 2025. Those texts from 2023.
So she be 20.
2023.
So she be 20, 19 or 20.
Yeah. So
That's
back
this
then,
shit weak, man.
no, if she's 19, she was 17. She was 17 then 2 years ago, or you could say 18, depending on how what her birthday is or whatever. I don't know, but if she's 19 now and those texts from 2023, she was young.
Hey Mike, I'm gonna drop out real quick. I'll be back.
Hi, my G.
All right.
Yeah, I agree. I think that she seems like a fast ass. I don't know if you curse on this platform, but
Right.
if she's messing with a grown man at 19 at his age, I wouldn't put it past that she was dealing with him at 17 years old.
Right. Somebody said that she's 22. I don't know, man. Fuck the bitch any goddamn way. Either way, the shit is fucked up. Okay. I'm gonna play this real quick.
Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at,
Play this one
and
more
you're
time.
just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you.
I want your thoughts on this bacon egg.
what does
Okay.
that mean?
Nothing yet. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that word one more time, I'm gonna choke out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
What's your thoughts on
Mm. See, they seem to play a lot of games. This could go one or two ways. This could be just them playing with each other, or because this is what they do. They like that roughness, or he could really be dead serious. Either way, you never put anything in writing, and the way technology works now, you can't just say anything over the phone, sir. Like, I don't condone anybody choking anybody.
Right.
This seems like this is not the first time he's choked somebody, according to some articles that I've read recently.
Right.
I don't know if he has a choke fetish, but
no, a lot of females like being choked too. I listen, man. I'm not gonna blow her spot up, but yeah, they like that shit. The more slapping, the more choking, the more fucking, I mean, the face of seduction is absolutely insane. So, but I think he just took it too far. You don't act like you ain't like to get choked, hair pulled. That's none of my business. But don't act like you don't know what's going on. But as far as the energy, the cadence of his voice in the conversation, was that play, or it sounded like it was aggressive, like there was an issue. It wasn't no role playing here.
You know what? Hearing it before, it sounded like it was more on the legit side, but now hearing it on your platform, it sounds like, it's some type of submissive type of action going on. A little bit to me, just by the audio that you just played. And it's hard to tell because it's really choppy. Like she edited the hell out of it, or
Yeah.
whoever edited the hell out of it, because I don't understand how he could be so aggressive about it and then she's just real calm. Because if
Right.
somebody tells me they're going to choke me and I've never been choked by them before, I'm going to be outraged about the situation. So if this is what they're into, it's kind of hard to tell whether it is intentional or if it was just for play.
Glad you said that, because now I have to look at it from that perspective too, because they into that dominatrix shit and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
and she's being the submissive one and he's playing the master or that authoritative role. So now I'm trying to look at it from that perspective, and that could be that, because
Mm-hmm.
that's something that they agreed upon to I guess act that way. So it's more of a dominant gesture or conversation, and I think that's just a submissive role, and then they just edited and chopped it up to whereas it don't sound like it sound like the aggressor or
Mm-hmm.
be violent. So yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I do a lot of editing for other content creators, and I got to tell you, like, you could do so much editing with content to make it sound like and manipulate it to whatever you want it to sound like.
That's
But
right.
I'm listening to it, and honestly, now it sounds like, they played it this way to make it sound like that. I don't know if he really did say it to her in this way, or if this could be different days. You just never know. They could really manipulate it, but I'd have to see some more facts to really come to a final conclusion if he's really been, abusing this girl.
Right. And lastly, because she did want it to be choked, and though it's text of that being said and those things in that nature. So it's like, you know, it's kind of confusing if this is the relationship y'all had.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but it's the only thing that's really going to determine his downfall, his real downfall, is that tape, and none of us is going to be able to see it. It's only going to be played at trial, if there is a trial, and maybe knowing the slime ball that Tony Bugsby is, he's probably going to use that as bait to settle for that $50 million. And again, the deal that he's supposed to have is supposed to be for $100 million. He don't have that $100 million yet.
Mm-hmm.
So he has, if you look up how much he's worth as of 2025, which I did earlier, it says 14 million.
Oh Lord.
So he's finished. So, I mean, I don't want to say he's finished, but he got a problem.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to have to defend her the right way if he does want to succeed in getting that 50 million. And to me too, it's going to be kind of hard for her lawyer to do that because something happened between them in 2024, I believe, late 2024 and then 2025. So if he threatened you or he did something that you didn't agree upon, why'd you go back in 2025? That part doesn't make sense to me.
Right. I'm Cutie One. I ain't even see you in there. What's up, sweetie?
It's all good. Hey, Mike. Hey,
Okay,
bacon,
nice to meet you in
egg,
there.
and
What's up?
cheese.
Hey, how you
Long
doing?
time. I'm
All right.
good. I'm good. So, Mike, here it is, bro. This is a race play kink fetish. Okay.
Okay.
If you really go over those text messages, that's why you hear a lot of the black this, black that, coming from both ways. Number one. He messed up by dealing with any, and I'm gonna say this across the board. Anytime anybody messing with anybody with teen at the end of the number age they are, because that's where it started. Okay. And then you get to 20, 21, you're already in a bad situation. And you're real sus. Okay. So he already played himself with that. Now, if what she says can be believed, which is like she just like, oh, this old man looking at me, like this is gross. Cause I know when I was that age, that's what I would be thinking, like, ew, this is this old ass. You know what I'm saying? So if she really felt like that, to then go ahead and give up the number, that's where the game began for her. All right. And he tried to do the NDA. She was like, nah, nah. So where he messed up again, he decided to go ahead and move forward. That's his bad. See, all these little things start to add up. You see? So
Mm-hmm.
then from there, you know, they start playing these little games. Then one moves to Vegas, the other one moves to Vegas, you know, but then he found his way into her courtyard or whatever. She was so scared. It was this, it was that. Okay, statute of limitations aren't up because this is new, right?
I'm sorry. Please hold that thought. I'm sorry to break your
Yeah.
your
Go ahead.
well. So he popped up at her yard because I know she moved from Nevada. But can you repeat that shit again?
Yeah. So if in those court documents, there
Yeah.
was a point, and if I'm not mistaken, this is like in the beginning of the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Before Vegas. And this is the part that I'm trying to piece together. How did he know where she lived?
Mm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But remember, she kept saying he was so insistent, so persistent, and she
Right.
felt intimidated. That's why she gave up the number. Now, I won't even argue with that. I've been in that position where I thought the dude was going to kill me. I said, oh, here. And he called my number right in front of me. And I was
Damn.
like, I'm glad this motherfucker rung. You understand what I'm saying? But
Right.
once I got to safety, trust me, because I went to the store. I ain't never been to that store since because I was like, oh, hell no. I ain't never been that scared before. And I'm talking about as a grown woman.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, hell no. But anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. So in the court documents, she says something about he had found his way, like in the courtyard or something to that effect.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was intimidating too. But again, how did he know where you live? Number one. So now you're talking about stalking, right?
Stalking. Yep.
You're talking about harassment, right? All of these things. Why you didn't get a restraining order? Because in this time that we're in, um, because by this time you know who he is. I would think it would be easier for her to get a restraining order and make a police report. All of these things because he is famous. This ain't like a normal everyday me and you type situation. He's famous. Take your ass down there and file a restraining order. That in itself would have messed him up. Just having that filed because that would become public. So now we get to this mediation. This 50 mil comes up because as part of the mediation, um, you're gonna talk. So what Tony Busby did is laid out, hey, she said this is what's going on, blah, 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 blah. Right. And him knowing and probably shocked, like, oh, this is what we doing. He like, okay, put this 10 million out there. Of course, Tony Busby is not gonna take that. I guarantee it was him
Me
that said,
too.
no, no,
Yeah.
no, don't take that because he got this thing coming up for 100 million. No, we not doing that. I think
Mm.
she would have took it. So this is all him because we know he is a scumbucket.
A
You see?
sleazeball.
Yeah. And Shannon is so country dumb. No offense to my country folk, because I am too, but he country dumb because you ain't supposed to speak about anything that is said in mediation. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why that word breach is in that this newer stuff that we're reading. Yeah, he breached it, and since he opened his big ass mouth,
Mm.
here we are. Because I think people are perceiving it. You see what I mean? Like he just came in offering her that because he did something. No, I just think, you know, he got arrogant, which is why he gonna say her name and also say OnlyFans. Don't tell us about OnlyFans now, nigga.
Yeah.
Because it was all good when you was doing what you was doing with her.
Right. And you knew she was the OnlyFans girl.
That part. And I will say this, my last part. I'm a mother, and I promise you this. And I'm a daughter. At 19, 20, 21, let me have called my high ass walking up somewhere with a 50, 60. My father would have wore me and that nigga out. Okay? And the same thing with mine. My daughter bet not ever had her. Okay? Because it'd have been some furniture moving.
That's right.
And I wouldn't have gave a shit if she was doing OnlyFans, but I would, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, what the fuck is wrong? You know, that's the world we in now. That these females, they don't have no moral compass in the first place. So this old dirty bastard, God rest old dirty bastard, but you know that one not there on screen. You know what I'm saying? He ain't shit because he ain't had no business messing with that. And in my opinion, that's a predator. I don't care what none of you new niggas say. That's a predator. Because you're eyeballing and want to get some from a young person like that. Period. Yeah. And I feel like she could have been 18, 17, 16, 15, far as I'm concerned.
Right.
And he still would have been like, if she was with it, he'd have been with it. Now, I got a question, Mike and Bacon. Because we know his what he was doing before, you know, the playing football. Do y'all think, let's just forget everything I said about the role play, the race, fetish, and all that. Let's take that off the table. You never heard me say it. Do you think CTE could play a part in this, and that he really is a fucked up, angry, dangerous person? Anger issues.
Wow.
It's hard to say.
People feel like that's probably what it is too. And I'm just gonna be honest, I haven't really seen or know too much about his personal life until this situation now. So I don't know of the outbursts now I do, as far as his inappropriate behavior with women and being aggressive and things of that nature. That could play a part as well, or that could literally be him. Did he have that? I think you call it a CAT scan or whatever. To check his brain and all that stuff. The CTE scan and all that stuff. I don't know, but that could play a part because he's been in there for years. And I land by saying this: you could just look at his legs, just all that juking and running. His legs is bent, like the shit. Got a bent leg. You look like the number 9. If you stand up straight, like it's like a P. There's one straight and one is just coming out like that. I don't know, but that's pretty much all I got, but that was a great question. Go ahead, Bacon.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I don't know his past history as well outside of these allegations. I really did enjoy his content. I would say that he's never expressed any like anger issues to me while doing his content per se, or even during the interviews. I felt like he was really well rounded and very clear with what he wanted as a goal for himself on his platform. But it's hard to say, I think it will come out eventually, if exes keep popping up wanting to tell their story, or even his upbringing. You just never know what people have gone through.
Cutie, did you watch that Michelle Evans with Tasha K, his ex-girl?
Nope, I did not.
Somebody got to watch that shit, man. If y'all give me your password, I swear to God, I won't do nothing funny. I just want to watch that shit. Because goddamn, she's talking about she exposing a lot. So that was his ex-girlfriend for over 10 years. And she's saying that this dude like a lot of stuff done to him and everything. He like
I don't judge nobody for the kinks and you know what I'm saying? Anything like that. It's the fact, one, she was too young. That's just my opinion as a female.
Yeah.
Two, to put herself in that position to where now she can accuse him, of assault and abuse. you know, it's pretty fucked up. Oh, and I did want to say something to you, Mikey Mike. This ain't
What's
a
up?
white black thing. This is a her ass too goddamn young and he too old thing.
That's
Okay,
right.
it don't matter the race in this situation, you know. But that and that's what I'm saying. Though, yeah, he was on that was that race for play type of shit. And America's maker. I hope you heard what I said. This is why he could possibly lose all his shit. She's accusing him of assault. You know, the big word, the great word.
Yeah.
And abuse, and it's a lot of other stuff. So it's not about because he's a freak, is she a freak? That's not it. It's actual allegations, which is why I was like, wow, she should have just went filed a police report and then followed up with a civil suit, you know. So
I
that's the
need
only part
Mhm.
that makes me
I
live.
need I need a case number to if Flower Bloom, if you got the case number to the Michelle Evans case, because Michelle is actually suing him as well. And
Yeah, I just heard about that.
yeah, so he it's a double whammy. And let me just say this, and I'll let whoever was about to speak. But yes, it's not about race, but it's easier for us to say. But we talking about the judicial system.
Yes.
Prime example, Jonathan Majors, you know, and I just finished explaining that. We
Mm-hmm.
can see it that it's not race. Absolutely, it's just somebody that's older messing with a younger female, and that just happened to be white. He's black, and they into some stuff, and blah blah blah. Got a hand, and now we know all they fucking business.
Yep.
However,
Right.
in that system, in other people,
Oh yeah. It's all
respectfully,
bad.
to literally look at it like that. Because let me say something. That's the biggest fear, has always been the biggest fear. I'm not going to jump in that bag, but I have to make it clear. It always been a fear of the black man fucking a woman.
That
Plainness.
part. You right.
That's
You
always
right.
been the fear. So when it's happening, it hits them even more. You got
Absolutely.
a problem.
Yeah.
I land
Absolutely.
that one.
I
Yeah.
100% agree. You're absolutely right. I was saying for the purposes of your show this evening, you know, because
Yes,
there's been a lot of don't mess with the, you know, them, but it's like
yeah.
in this just for your show,
Yes.
zero to do with it. You know what I mean? Just put it in context. But everything else you said, hell yeah, we know better, which is why Tony Busby is putting the shit out that he is, because he's absolutely putting that in the folks who would possibly judge him. Put that on the brain so that his ass get rolled the fuck up. You know,
Yup.
that's just what it's gonna be if it keeps, you know, moving forward.
Man, I love I love female energy. I'm glad y'all came on tonight, because this goes right along with the situation. We needed a male's perspective and definitely great women perspective. I definitely appreciate both of y'all jumping on. Is there anything else y'all would love to say? I start with QT and then end with Bacon in closing overall thoughts.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and cash app you that $12. So you go ahead. Because damn it, I'd rather you watch it for yourself and come back and give us the shit, okay? Because I feel like nobody can tell it better. You know, I don't want it to be like a little, oh hey, this what it happened. No, I want you to see it for yourself. So I'm gonna cash app you the 12 and you go ahead and watch that shit,
I
come back
definitely
and give
watched
it
it.
to us.
I sure will. That was
Yeah,
funny. Thank
that's
you,
it.
baby
You know I
girl.
love you, Mike. So
Love you
I'm
too,
out and
baby.
good speaking with you, Becky. I'll see y'all later.
All right. Good speaking with you too.
Peace.
Okay,
That
bye.
was funny.
Yeah, no, I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you having me on. I, just subscribed. I was listening. I was strolling through, and I listened to you on other sign-ins that I have on YouTube. But I was like, you know what, I really want to come on and say something about this.
Right.
So I do appreciate you having me. It's good chats. I will look at it. So if you do come back on with some more content and you do see it, I definitely will hop back on the panel. No problem.
What's your name? Your IG. I you know what I mean? I like to have you on again too. You know what I mean? So if
Oh
you want
yeah.
to come back on, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's the promo doctor.
What? The
Yeah.
promo doctor?
Yeah, I have multiple sign-ins.
Okay, duh. With the THE, right? Not DA. The promo doctor.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure right now too. Let me see. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure you hit me up on there, and it's in my I guess it's in my description box, but fuck it, I'll search it right now. The promo doctor.
Yeah. Now it's Now, just so you know, it's the_promo_doctor.
All right, and everybody, no stalkers. Leave her ass alone. Unless it's
Yeah. This is business, you guys.
think about it. Like you put it out there. Okay. The Dream Entertainment.
Okay.
The Dream Entertainment, right? That's what it say.
On mine's no. It's just straight the_promo_doctor. All together
DR.
one word. Nope. THE.
No, the whole word doctor, or just the
Oh
D.
yes. Yes.
All right, I got you.
DOCTOR. Got it. You'll see some chicken wings on there. As you
Yeah.
can see, I'm a foodie. I'm
Yep.
not a
Yep.
big back. I promise I'm not a big back.
Damn. Woo. Hey man, what's your last thoughts, love? I think you said your last thoughts, but you can say it again.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say, thank you for having me on. I really do appreciate it, and I'm sitting on the edge of my seat just to see what's going to happen next. You never know what's going to pop up in the news later.
All right. Hey man, well, thank you again. I appreciate your thoughts, love. Thank you for the female energy. It was definitely needed.
Oh, you are so welcome. All right, Mike. You have a great night.
You too. Peace.
Thank you.
All right, cutie. That's funny. That was funny. Thank you, cutie. All right, cutie one. That was funny. I mean, I already have it too, but I wasn't paying that shit. But I guess I'll do it now. But I really appreciate it. Thank you. All right. We're gonna continue. We're gonna continue. Let me see how long I've been here. Because I gotta get up early in the morning. I got some shit to do. But if y'all would like to show some love to the platform too, please do, man. Ain't gonna hurt you, ain't gonna kill you. Show some love, motherfucker. Let's go. One more time, because Monique done told this motherfucker. Oh shit.
Different, baby. I'm grateful I'm not 56 and trying.
If you trying to say that, what you trying to say?
I'm looking right at you.
I know you looking at your
I ain't backing down. You better take your old ass and get somebody to love you.
Damn, whoa.
Now I'm looking right at you. I'm gonna tell y'all what Shannon needs.
Let me leave my
Let
life.
me tell you what my baby needs. He need him an old fat gal who can bake good cakes, make some smothered turkey wings, who gonna rub his feet at the nighttime, okay, and gonna have a sip of his cognac to make him feel better about himself when he come home at night. That's what Shannon needs. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl.
I know.
This is your auntie talking to you. Take your old ass and get your old bitch out there that can love you old. You trying to hang out with these young bitches and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it.
Damn.
When they want you to go for the 4th round, you looking at her like, bitch, listen, you want some money to go to Starbucks?
Yeah,
because I can't go no further. But if you get your older girl, when you get to that 4th round, she's going to say, hold on. Let me go get you some eggs and cheese and some toast with apple butter, because that's going to get your energy back up.
Apple butter. I never had no damn apple butter.
So he was doing, I was going to be scared.
Whoever had apple butter, that shit sound good as hell. So I might try that.
Shannon Sharpe's accuser releases more tech.
I didn't watch this, but I just saved it just to play it for y'all. I don't know, but let's say that this is gonna be my first time really paying attention to this shit. So I don't know. But let's hear it real quick.
Messages between her and Shannon Sharpe, and just when I thought this whole thing might be silent for a while, I was truly wrong. After Shannon Sharpe just admitted that he offered this Jane Doe $10 million not to file her lawsuit against him, I had a feeling at that point that this Jane Doe has something, that she believes she is going to win more than $10 million. And I told y'all, I saw this coming, because to walk away from a $10 million settlement is a lot of money. So I feel like you got to have something to back up what you're trying to say. And now she's taking a play from Shannon Sharpe, and she's leaking her own text messages to Shannon Sharpe on the day that she claims that she was essayed by him. Now, this Jane Doe said that I cried when you left because I begged you to put on protection and not put it in my back door. But
Right.
You didn't listen. I don't care what our history is. No means no, Shannon. And as you can see, she sent this message on January 2nd of 2025 at 4:01. And then not even 20 minutes later, Shannon Sharpe responds to her and says, can I call you later?
I was trying to find those texts, man. I was trying to find it. I really was trying to find it. And I couldn't find it. And I was looking. Maybe not hard enough, but But there
And
you
this
have
is
it.
the same day in her lawsuit,
I gotta look at
January
that.
2nd of 2025,
Find
that
that
she
lawsuit.
alleges the first essay would happen. I told y'all this was far from over, and I had a feeling that more was going to come, but I thought after the audio, it was probably going to take a pause, but obviously I was wrong. And honestly, at this point, I'm not even going to lie. I don't want to see any more text messages released between Shannon Sharpe and this Jane Doe, especially after the big baby, and knowing he likes to engage in race play. So Shannon Sharpe, if you are going to reply to this Jane Doe with more text messages, please just save it for the courtroom. But y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
So he like race play and all that shit. I remember hearing this too. So he like that race play, call me nigga. You know what I mean? Yeah. You like that nigga dick, huh? Yeah. You like that nigga dick, call me nigga. Nigger. Oh, you know that's how daddy like her. Yes. Man, listen, that's crazy, man. And see, she, like she said on her platform, she got a whole bunch of receipts. And you putting it in. Look, ladies, listen. See, that's crazy. See. Let me ask you a question, ladies. Who like the dominatrix stuff in here right now? We gonna get right to it, ladies. Who like that dominatrix shit? Who like being in their hair pulled and all that shit, and their ass smashed? A lot of y'all like that shit. I had one. I'm not even gonna say your name, bitch. Excuse my language. I respect all the women out here. Kids, go to bed. But I know one who like all that stuff and like the dominatrix shit. I'm not gonna lie. Let me be very careful how I say this, because y'all like to twist people words, but I'm gonna be very honest. As far as the bondage and stuff like that, I'm gonna tell you, I wanted to do that. Not me. The girl be strapped up and shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna get off this because I don't want to, make y'all feel kind of crazy. Look, the air. What, nigga? What? But no, me and this specific person, I was gonna get that machine, like that shit with the swing. They got to keep the like the arm right here, the arms chain and they leg chain, and they just bent over with the red ball in their mouth. They can't do nothing. What? Boink. Put it right in the crack of your ass, baby. You know what I mean? I wanted that. I swear to God. We was talking about getting that shit. I'm up on fucking Amazon. I'm like, damn, that should say $5.49. That's too fucking much. I'm about to get some sticks. I'm about to get some metal fucking poles from outside somewhere or from Home Depot and tie that shit, get some nice rope. I'm about to make it myself. I ain't gonna hold you. I like that shit, but I'm not being tied up. I got tied up one time, 2 times, and I got my ass whipped. She whipped my ass for real when she tied me up. I had never been tied up. I was in my early 20s when she tied me up. I would never get tied up again. If I get tied up, it's gonna be one wrist, and I need my legs in this other hand because I had to kick, block, or some shit, bitch. So I don't know, but I'm not gonna lie. I like that little kinky stuff, but nothing goes back there, nothing touch back there, nothing. But I'm not gonna lie. I had a girl walking on. I probably showed some of y'all with the collar. I like that stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Female crawling on her knees and shit. I had her with the collar. Oh, I still got everything. I like that stuff. Y'all can't tell me y'all don't like that shit. I like it. I like that stuff. I ain't gonna hold you, but nothing like crazy and hitting with shit. And none of that crazy shit. But nah, so ain't no pause. Pause what? What's the pause for? This is straight love muscle and camel foot. Ain't no sausage party. I'm not saying no pause. Ain't no pause on that. But for real, woo! Listen, some of y'all ladies in here, y'all getting moist right now because y'all thinking about some shit y'all already did in the past or the weekend last or whatever. Y'all some nasty motherfuckers. Now I don't want to get beat. Hell no. I keep it 100 though. My child's mother almost had me, goddammit. She almost had me. I'm not gonna lie, because we had to whip this shit, and I was spanging and shit like that, and she had to whip, right? I'm just being honest, right? So after we finished, I'm spanging it. She liked that shit. She like, me doing that shit. Outfits, oh nigga. I loved it. It It was fun. But she almost had me, bitch. She almost had me. I swear to God, I'm gonna tell you. I think after we finished some shit. And like she had it in her hand, but we already done sweating and tired and shit. And she said, turn around. And I almost like turn around, like put my hands on the wall. Like I had to catch myself about to turn and let her just like the Denzel movie, nigga, the Buffalo Soldier, just stand there, yeah, almost had me. And I turned around, but I had to catch myself like, bitch, and we just died laugh. So that's a personal joke that we always have. But I don't speak to that bitch. But I'm just being honest. But as far as anything else, absolutely not. But hey, man, I live in my truths. That shit is fun. I don't know what to tell you. I just see, and I'm gonna say this and be quiet because the numbers is dropping. That's fine. That's on your boring, stinking ass. Sometimes sex get boring. Y'all know that. Sex get boring after it's the same routine. Spice that shit up sometimes. Spice it up sometimes. It's not gonna kill you. Spice it up. Don't get too outrageous. You don't have to do the things that me and this person did. But spice it up. It gets boring after a while. Y'all know that. Y'all sitting right next to him right now. Y'all sitting right next to her. It's hard to even have your girl to even initiate a dick suck. Like, bitch, wake me up. Can you spit on it at least? So you sitting next to your partner right now or laying next to them right now, knowing damn well you want your pussy eating. He ain't gonna do it. You want to fuck, but he playing the game. You done went to work and everything, put food on the table, and your girl can't even lick on your nipple. And that's crazy because I don't like that. I'm ticklish. But just wake you up or initiate sex. I know the vibes. I know the problems. Spice is cool. Spice it up, baby. If listen, y'all know, man, y'all don't have to front for the chat. In your real life, when you cut your phone off and you cut the TV off or you not on live typing and shit like that, you looking at your reality. So spice it up a little. See what happens. See if she'll let you pee in her or pee on her. I know that's kind of weird too, but I like females who like that too. But if you don't do it, then I won't do it. It won't force you to, but I like to give a little apple orchard once in a while. Don't blame me. Blame my experience, but hey, it was fun and they enjoyed it. So with that being said, that's on you. If YouTube can literally let you get away with explicit stuff, I will show you right now. Woo! And they pretty. No alligators in my videos. No, these ones is looking real nice. No alligators, no reptile looking, no. Nice ones. Look, the number's been down. It's all good. All right, I'm gonna leave it right. Look, I know Flower Bloom, you're nasty. Yeah, I've been on my R. Kelly shit. I sure have. So it's all right. It's all right. Different show for different folks. You're right. You goddamn right. But let's continue. How long I've been here? All right, I'll give it another 15 minutes. I'm glad y'all enjoyed yourself. But if y'all please hit the like button and share this shit before y'all even leave. I would gladly appreciate that. Please hit the like button. Please, if you haven't smashed it, I need to get back in the algorithms, and I appreciate you. Please share, hit the like button. But let's continue, man. But yeah, man, it was fun. I could give you so many stories right now. It don't even make sense. It would be one person left in here if I give some story. Yeah. Anyway, let's get right back to it. I'm gonna read this. I didn't read this earlier. Damn, I'm getting hot. All right, let me see if y'all can see that. Y'all can see. Okay, y'all can see. All right. Let me see which one is the first one. Gabriella Zuniga in the text to Shannon Sharpe, October 7, 2023. I know you missed this juicy ass. She got a nice little ass cheek too. $25K each cheek. That's how you know he was spending. She texted again. January 1st, 2025. Wait, hold on. Let me go back, right? I think I should go back. Either way, y'all seen this shit before, but let me just go back to this. Let me go back here. Only if you put baby gravy in me, then I can do whatever I want you want to me. Now, hold on. Now, if she want baby gravy in her, baby gravy, that means he's fucking you with no condom. He's going in you with the neck ahead. He's coming in you. So if he's putting it in your ass, excuse my language for the folks out there, and you get mad because he put on a condom, I'm not understanding that. That's what I'm saying. Something's a little fishy. It is what it is. But ladies, press 1. I'm not saying you like any baby gravy in you, but for the ladies, if you keep it real, we all will love you for who you are. Press 1, ladies, if you love baby gravy in you. I know some of y'all do. Y'all like when it shoot up in your stomach. It feel warm inside. That's what I heard. But I digress. So, and that was a text on November 23rd, 2023. I want to put my tongue, hold on. Text, woo! See, all this goes with Michelle Evans, who is suing him too. I want to put my tongue in your asshole and then marry you. He like a whole bunch of stuff. Now, I have my ass eaten, not with the tongue in, just a little slice abrupt, just across it, bloop. You know what I mean? It was ticklish, and I said, bitch, get out of here. And the bitch tried to scoop me down, too. Don't try to woman me. Don't try to female me. You know how you scoop the female down with the legs, boom, you know what I mean? To the edge of the bed. Bitch try to scoop me. Get out of here. That shit is too ticklish, and it's not something you want to get used to. So, and that was over 20 years ago. So kiss my ass. But anyway, on the 12th of 2024, that's my daddy. I fuck you. That's my daddy. Fuck. I want you to put that big black baby in me. All right. This nigga got a human down there. Pause for the goddamn pauses. August 6, 2024. You better crave it because you're gonna be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me. And then, yeah, when I was reading that, I don't like that big black baby. I don't like that. You know what I mean? That big black. You know what I mean? Nigger baby in me. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Another text, August 11, 2024. These messages are just a sampling of a broader pattern of graphic sexual communications initiated by Ms. Zuniga. The evidence paints a clear picture. This was consensual adult relationship that included role play, sex language, and fantasy scenarios explicitly requested by Zuniga. The edited tape that Mrs. Zuniga secretly taped and showed to Mr. Sharpe during her blackmail attempt tries to forcefully portray, as a result of this editing and out of context from prior text messages, that the sexual activity was not consensual. But Mr. Sharpe now believes her secret taping was all a part of a plan set up as part of her blackmail scheme, as distorted by her edited tape, a copy of which she refused to make available to Sharpe or his counsel. Mr. Sharpe categorically denies all allegations or coercion. You know the fuck. Coercion, forcing, goddammit, or misconduct, especially the gross lie of the R word. It will not submit to what he sees as an egregious attempt to act blackmail, excuse me. And I need my glasses too, so kind of forgive me. My eyes is not that good. All right, it's 50-50. He stands firmly by the truth and is prepared to fight these false claims vigorously in court. He looks forward to vindication through due process and a judgment based on facts of the law. I'm gonna skim through this. I'm not reading this whole shit. We already know what type of time this is, man. Yeah, man. But yeah, Tony Bugsby is a slime ball, man. He's a slime ball. We already read that. This is Sky. The real Sky Bree. You ain't lying, man. I don't know why people we have to stop speaking and spelling out words like we retarded, man. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Like, get the fuck out of here. I don't like how people have to smarten up, man, because that shit is embarrassing. It's not cute. I don't care. You spell it out how you pronounce it. That don't mean you need to spell it that way. Say it, spell it the right way. I really don't like that. Like that kind of bothers me. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I mean? But anyway, you ain't lying, my nigga. Uncle Shay Shay up did ya? I had no idea who he is, to be honest. That clip of him talking about me is like a year old. I'm getting so many DMs and comments saying I'm the one who's suing him, like Team Z just reached out. But no, it wasn't me. And the Sky Bree, she's kind of fine though. No, she ain't a bad looking chick. She this is what I was trying to play earlier, but I'll play it for right now.
I have a reason to be scared. You could be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends.
Rabbit ass down.
Well, what, Gary?
You're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Gary.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
I might choke you in public. Big black guy chose small white woman.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look, bitch. You do what they think you did to me.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all of you guys.
Yeah, that's ill, man. Salute to Night and Day Network. Salute to them. They got a song, but I don't know if I want to play that. I think that's a real song, and I don't need no copyrights at the moment. All right. Yeah, so there you go. Messing with them young bucks, man. Was probably a consensual bondage, whatever the hell you wanna. I forgot the other acronym to that shit, but yeah.
Friends, supporters, and colleagues.
He's a slime ball.
To you directly and from the heart. This is a shame.
I ain't playing that. Yeah, man, it's crazy out here in these streets, man. I should have said this earlier, but this was a copy and paste from his lawyer, and he put it right out. He should have, wrote it out himself, but you could just tell, what I'm saying, that I don't want to play with that man intelligence, like how everybody has clowned him for just screenshotting his what his lawyer or PR person sent him to basically put out there. So I mean, it is what it is. We read it. It is what it is. I'll just read it for those who maybe have not seen it. So I'll read it just in case. My statement is found here, and this is the truth. The relationship in question was 100% consensual. At this juncture, I am electing to step aside temporarily from my ESPN duties. I will be devoting this time to my family and responding and dealing with these false and disruptive allegations set against me. I plan to return to ESPN at the start of the NFL preseason. I sincerely appreciate the overwhelming and ongoing support I have received from my family, fans, friends, and colleagues. Shannon Sharpe. And I really understand why people was getting at him, because it's speaking is as him speaking, but it's a text. So I mean, he can't really speak without reading. You know what I mean? But it's unfortunate, man. It's really unfortunate. I'm just not in the mood for him right now. But I salute to Charleston White, but I mean, I'm not that much of a big fan. So let me do some sidebars and then I'm getting up out of here. Because if y'all enjoyed this live, please press 1 if y'all enjoyed this live. I think this was a good live. All right, I'm not gonna jump in that bag. For those who usually watch me, you know what I mean. So I'm just gonna keep everything straight up and down. I can't play the Breakfast Club because iHeart, they don't play. That is insane. That is Tracy Morgan's pops. I'm telling you, them niggas is twins, man. That is Barney in female attire right there, man. That's insane, son. That right there screams everything that he done switch sides already. This nigga, damn, son, he is trying to get. He's one of those chicks that like he walk into the club before 12 o'clock because females get in there free. You know what I mean? He like that nigga said to himself, "I'ma shit on these bitches with this shit on." Lime green alligator. This nigga look like a alligator right there, man. Sorry, man, but it is what it is, man. Men who wear those purses, those little purses, man, that's weird stuff. Just because it's in, that don't mean you supposed to wear it. You too old for that shit, Sharon. I mean, oh shit. I said Sharon. Shannon, Sharon. Same syllables. But anyway, that outfit is crazy, son. I ain't playing that one. That's graphic. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna leave that one. I can't play that one. You know what? That's funny. But yeah. Matter of fact, let me go to Instagram. Let me see. Y'all can see, right? Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. Give me a second. Hold on. Let's see if y'all can see that. Oh shit, this whole time you can't even see that. Y'all looking at me. God damn it. Son, this whole time I'm on the screen. My fucking bad, son. That whole time I was reading. Damn. The whole time I was reading, I'm on the screen. I know you're like this big Martian head ass motherfucker. I'm not going back to doing that shit again. I'm sorry, my face was on the screen that damn long. It is what it is. But shit. That whole fucking time. I'm fast, man. Huh? What the fuck is that? What is that? Hold on. Oh, this. Oh, sorry. Damn. Let me X out all this shit because I'm about to get out of here anyway. I just want to do some sidebars real quick. I could keep that up. X that out. Boom. All right. Let me make sure y'all can see now. Y'all can see. Good. I'm getting my ass off screens. Shit, my bad, y'all. Mad Dog 2020, you stupid. Nah, I'm on the wagon, man. I ain't been drinking. I had something to drink the other night, though. My coworker was here, man. Let me just say that real quick. I'm gonna have her come back to the crib. She's my coworker, but she's a female transitioning to a man. Yo, we was gonna go. Matter of fact, she was here. What's today? 2 days ago. And we was gonna go live, but we seen him. We was just getting bent and shit like that. You know what I mean? Had some liquor and shit like that. So, but we gonna go live because we need to have a conversation. I never been around a female who's transitioning. Like she don't like dick at all. Do you understand what I'm saying? But she's cool as hell, from Philly. We had a real deep conversation about that. And I think I'm gonna have her come on. I'm gonna have her come here probably in a few days. I'm not sure, but soon we're gonna have a discussion on that because it's oh man, it's kind of crazy, man. But is that something that y'all would be interested in? Like, press one. I know y'all heard what I said, but do you think that'd be an interesting conversation? And do y'all want that? Press one for yeah, press two for no. Because I think I'm gonna make that happen. Yes? No? Okay. Well, any goddamn way. One. All right. Thank you. Yeah. So, all right. So that's yeah. So I'm gonna have that in a couple of days or so. But I'm on a wagon right now, man. Fuck with her ass. I ain't. That would be dope because I'm the motherfucker ones. Oh wow, cutie, for real. And you got a sexy ass voice too. So you about to chop? Yo, she about to chop. She about to get the surgery and all that. She want to take all this off. I'm like, damn. And I only told her one time on the job. I told her this a long time ago. And she got a little fat ass. You know, I only said it one time, but you could tell it's there. Like, damn, you want to hide all that? You know? But she cool, so it's none of that funny shit. You know, she just cool peoples, man. But that's some shit, man. And she got a story. It's a wild story. So, yeah, I'm gonna make it happen, man. I'm gonna definitely make it happen. Just give me a couple of days or so like that. Anyway, we go to my sidebars and I'm out. Where I'm at. All right. Y'all already, I don't know if y'all heard this already, and I'm just not in the mood to keep talking about Shannon Sharpe right now. I'm just gonna do a sidebar or whatever, and then make this quick, and I'm ghost. But again, for those who don't know, Mav Hoffa, his and Mecca left. So it just lets you know that my expert opinion, like Matt Hoffa is just bad for business. He's not a people's person, and he's just, I don't know. He and his point of views is kind of I don't know. And just by him fucking with Fat Joe as well too, that put a whole damper into your shit. Then Backfield, they popping right now. Heineken and Esso, they doing their thing, and the Mecca left, and you know what I'm saying. But Bigger was the first one to leave, and this is what he had to say about Matt Hoffa being kicked out of the barbershop. This is what really happened. The audio is crazy. The audio is not my audio, it's their audio is crackling, but hopefully y'all can hear it. Salute to Sub-Zero.
The landlord got you out of there because niggas is coming in front of your store. Fucking shot. Matt Hoffa.
Smash staticky.
Y'all want to know the truth?
That's the truth.
Stand on the truth. Ain't no landlord racist. Ain't nobody keeping you there. You got niggas coming to the shop. Bow, in front of the shop, nigga. You got Jeff and your co-host running in the back on the floor, getting on the deck, running for shared life, while the gunman is at the door.
My God.
Where y'all at, niggas? Bitch ass niggas, where y'all at?
Yeah, that's crazy, son. So Matt Hoffa was talking about the rent was high and all this crazy stuff, and the landlord trying to get him out, but next thing you know, some niggas was shooting up that shit. So I guess he wasn't paying niggas. I'm just insinuating right now, or he had beef with niggas and niggas shooting that shit up. You know what I mean? he has never had a real. I mean, I don't know him, but it seemed like far as his relationships with other people, it's always an issue. Like I don't know. I really don't give a fuck, but it tells you a lot about a person. So self-centered, grimy, I guess, cheap or not a fair person when it comes down to business and spending money. It's always been a rumor like that about him for years when he was in battle rap. Certain things were said about this dude. I don't know how true it is, but if you keep hearing the same story, it leads you to believe that, goddamn. And then the shit happened on screen. Like you could see the relationships that disappeared while on that platform. You're the only common denominator. Different people, one common denominator. Everybody can't be in the wrong. But let's keep it pushing, man. Like I said, I don't give a fuck either.
I know that nigga smelled poor. I never met him. That nigga smelled poor. You know, that nigga is poor. We're looking from a smell.
Yeah, Boozy got him like talking shit.
But he there. That's what he there to do. They took a piece of shit and made him talk shit. He talking himself. He shit. He talking shit. But by the way,
yeah, Boosie responded while I was live, so I didn't get a chance to save it. Oh, this is what I wanted to say to y'all right now. Do you think something is mentally wrong with Dr. Umar's daughter? I meant to put this up like 4-5 days ago. A good 4 days ago. I just didn't have the time to do it. But I think Dr. Umar's daughter, and I say this respectfully, I think her elevator don't go all the way up to the top. I put it that way.
Inspiration. I'm gonna give y'all some inspiration. See, y'all be behind the bullshit talking about be worried about what the fuck I'm doing. That's the problem. You need to worry about yourself. Why the fuck you worry about people trying to get money? Yeah, client it. Business interviews, hit that DM, hit that email, you should go at yahoo.com. That's what I'm saying. Y'all worry about the wrong thing, right, Sewell? Right, Sewell?
yes.
Wrong thing, wrong time. That's what I'm saying.
Let me just a little something. I'm not doing this to disrespect. I'm doing this out of concern, like real talk. And I actually I went to his school before. I showed y'all this a long time ago, like early last year. No, 2 years ago. Before I moved down here, I was in Delaware, you know, and Nicole took me around there. You know what I mean? I can say the name now, but Nicole took me to a school and I videotaped the I did a little screen. I did a little video at Dr. Umar's school. So I know exactly how that layout looks over there. But anyway, he may have a point because I don't know. I mean, if she has an issue, go try to get your daughter help. Cause I'm not doing this to play her anything. I just think something ain't right.
Cause y'all be having me fucked up, bitch. Y'all don't gotta worry about me ever fucking on my kids. I don't be swearing, y'all be my friends, and y'all be here for me, and y'all gonna come through and don't come through, bro. Somebody could have did something to me, right, bro? Right? That shit is crazy.
She's cute though.
Y'all be having me fucked up, bitch. Y'all don't gotta worry about me ever fucking on my kids. Oh God.
I like some bunks coming out of the back.
You said put in the trunk?
It was roaches all in my bag, y'all. I had to leave it there to charge my phone.
Oh God.
That was 30 minutes ago. This 38 minutes ago. I like some bunks coming out of the bag.
You said put in the trunk? You scared of roaches? Nigga, I just saw a big ass rat on my kids. Get me the fuck up out of here, dog. Fuck no. On my kids. Bro, get me out of here, bro. On my fucking kids, dog. You fucking serious? Are you fucking sick? Nick.
I can't even see the chat, but I don't know. But something is not right. And I really hope she gets.
Shorty, bad as shit. I'm about to crack it.
I don't know.
Hold on. Excuse me, man. Excuse me. Nah, man. Like what's your name?
I don't know you. I'm cool.
Girl, you get to know me, you know what I mean? I see you fresh out, you know what I'm saying? I mean, can't get your info, can I get your link, can I get your contact?
I don't know. I don't want to say too much on her, but I just have some questions, and I hope that she's hope she gets well. I hope she is well, but something does not add up to me with her, and I just hope everything works out, man. Just pray for her, man, and God bless her, man. Like, for real. I'm not even trying to be funny, man. Word up. Lord have mercy. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one right there. But anyway, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. I'm about to get up out of here. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't shared yet, it's not gonna kill you. Please share. I'm gonna give a rest in peace to Stephanie. My whole boy Peanut and Mama and Menda and the rest of them. CeeLo, salute. They sister, she just passed away, I think yesterday or the day before, 2 days ago. I just want to give her a moment of silence. Rest in peace, Stephanie. We all sandbox. Shout out to Building 21, the old Building 21. I just want to give her a moment of silence real quick. Rest in peace, Steph. And you know what's crazy as I end this live? What's today's date? The 25th. This is how time flies. In 4 fucking days, bro. In 4 fucking days. It'll be a whole year since my grandmother passed, man. So I know I'm not even going to be right on that day. I'll probably come live just to keep from going through it or whatever. But I miss my grandmother badly. I miss her badly. Like, think about all the fucking time. So, yeah. I'm out.